Hi guys, Nave again, jumping back into step 6 here. Earlier I said we were doing the C major scale. I really want to think of this as all natural notes, and what we think of as natural notes, where we're cutting our teeth here at, is all your white notes along the piano. So if we learn that on piano, like we were talking about, I said C major scale or A minor scale or D Dorian, however you want to look at it as we get deeper into it. They're easier to find on the piano. When we go from C major on the piano to maybe a G major on the piano, we have to add in our little black note right here. On a guitar, all we have to do after we learn that scale pattern, then to play C major, all I have to do to go from C major to G major, I use that same pattern and I just move it and I start from G. So that's one of the advantages of guitar over piano, is once you have one scale you can move that scale pattern, versus piano you have to learn the different patterns, as I understand it, for each scale. But anyway, we went over how to build the triads, and what I would really like to do, if I can do it real quickly, if we build a G, which would be a major because of its blue, and I would like to go over why is that a major. If you go back to our first scale or look on the piano, there's actually in between G and we're trying to get G, B, and D is our 1, our 3, and our 5. But in between that, the amount of steps, we've got a sharp here and a sharp there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sharps to get us to that our third. Versus if we start at, let's say, an E, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to get us to our third. So that's why the E is minor. There's less notes to get to our third in that particular scale as there is in a major. A major, it takes 5 notes to get to our third. In a minor, it takes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, G, and B for E minor, which is going to sound like that. And then G, G sharp, A sharp, B to get to our third of a G, B, and D triad, which sounds something like that. So you can see the difference between the happy and the sad with the minor and the majors, I like to think of it. So let's get back to section 6, and hope to see you there. We'll go over a few more things and maybe make you think. See you then. This is Nathan.